What's going on, Meg? Thanks for asking for a tarot reader. I'm happy to do it for you. I hope you're doing well, dude. I haven't done tarot in a couple weeks, so it's been a while for me. Hope this volume works for you. I'm gonna shut this window real quick, Meg. Thanks for your patience. Alright. I think we're good. Okay. Alright, dude, so before I made this video, I did the tarot spread here. Usually I like to do it while I'm recording, but I wanted to take a little extra time here to make sure I was being as accurate as possible. Alright, dude, let's get into it. And again, as you know, fellow tarot card reader, take what resonates. Don't try to force anything, all that, right? Switch the roles. If I'm talking about you, it could be someone else, and vice versa. No gender here. But all those disclaimers though, Meg, this read came out really, really cool because all the cards are pretty much like dominoes. They all fall really well together. So without any further ado, I'm gonna stop talking about some bullshit. Let's get into it. Okay, we'll go through it first. First card you got was the Hierophant in reverse. Next card you got is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. And Judgment in reverse. So don't worry, all these reversals, we'll get into it. Okay. It may take me a minute, Meg, to get my brain going here. Okay. Here we go. So with the Hierophant in reverse, that is a card about going against the status quo, being your own teacher, knowing that you have the answers that you seek inside you. When the Hierophant's in reverse, it's about going against the grain, following your own spiritual path, and really defining yourself in that way, aside from the crowd. With the Three of Coins, Pentacles reverse, what I'm getting here is there is something at work. I think this is work. Again, take what resonates, but something at work is not in flow. Something at work is not in sync. Maybe you're not being heard. You're not being seen for your skills, right? You're not being recognized for that. Whether it's people just not listening to you or just the team dynamic is off. There's something off there. But the Three of Pentacles is also about working alone. So accompanied with the Hierophant too, that's about working alone, defining your own independent, spiritual, unique path, and trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, and not psyching yourself out, right? So with the Three of Coins too, it's also about working alone because something in that work dynamic or that job just hasn't, the vibe I feel hasn't been fulfilling, and it hasn't turned around how you thought it would. With the Nine of Cups we have next, the Nine of Cups is a card that really asks you what does success look like to me? Instead of trying to fit in right with this Three of Coins, instead of trying to make other people happy in external parties, really goes back to this Hierophant card, and it's what makes me happy? Am I making choices for myself that put me on the alignment, right, that make me aligned with my future, right? Am I doing that for me and what makes me happy and what makes me wake up in the morning and want to, be motivated and get out there? Or am I trying to work with a person, place, or thing that just isn't compatible with me? The results aren't coming towards me like I thought they would. You're trying to follow that Hierophant, that inner guidance, that unique stepping away from. So what I get here, Meg, is stepping away from a job or I think jobs, stepping away from business endeavors that don't align with you anymore, and really coming into your own and asking yourself again, like, what does success look like to me? And again, Nine of Cups too is all about, so Nine of Cups upright is about like personal accolades, right? Like the attainments that you have. But when it's reversed, what I'm getting here, it's about like re-examining what's important to you. That inner happiness, that inner voice that you ask yourself, right? Because you have that reverse Hierophant spirit, which I do too. This reading isn't about me, but it's kind of like going against the grain. Trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. But with that being said, it's like the Three of Coins in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's like something's not working and it hasn't been working. So I need to ask myself and really sit down and be like, what does success look like to me, right? Like I said before, like, am I doing this for this person or that person? Am I doing this to make someone happy? Am I afraid to like speak up? You know? But again, yeah, I'm going to move on here. And at the bottom of the deck here, you had the Judgment in reverse. So what I get here, it's all of with all these cards together. 1 second, I'm going to take a little bait break. What I'm getting here, it's like not that you're not hearing the call, right? Like spirit gives you like lessons. And a lot of times, whether we do it consciously or not, a lot of us, like in a non-aggressive, like not in a mean way, kind of just push those lessons aside, or not hearing or understanding what the lesson is. But what I'm getting here is with the Judgment in reverse, it's like, 1 second, Meg. Like not trusting yourself, feeling like you are your own worst enemy in a way. And again, take what resonates. I'm just reading the cards here, Meg, but it's like not trusting yourself, not trusting the decisions that you're making, but also like maybe being a little afraid to like sit down with this Nine of Cups and really think about like, am I in whatever situation you're thinking about, right? Like, am I in this for the right reasons? It doesn't even have to be like a big thing, like an existential crisis, right, dude? But it could just be like, I don't feel like, I don't feel like I'm in the right spot. And is this bringing me happiness? Is this going along with my like unique, individualized kind of seeing the world in a different, mysterious way? Because I tried to work with this company, with these people, right? But it's just going against my values, and I'm just not being recognized, and you're kind of tired of it. That's what I'm getting. So with the Nine of Cups, it's like, all right, fuck that. What does success look like to me, right? But I think with the Judgment in reverse, it's kind of like a little scared or nervous to fully face that thought. Not that you have like, you're successful, dude, right? You have your own place. You've been working independently, so don't let that get to you. It's essentially saying like, again, what does success look like to me? Stop making, like, don't have to make other people happy. That don't go with my values because you've put in time and effort. But with that Judgment card in reverse, it's like I know I might need to make a change, like, in my mind, but it's hard. And I don't know if I'm ready or in a point in my life where I, like, think I'm making the right choice. What if I'm overreacting? What if I'm not hearing someone the right way? What if, right? So essentially, dude, all these cards are saying is like, look inside yourself. The answers are there. You're your own teacher. You've had enough experience with the Three of Coins in reverse to realize, you know what? Trust my gut with this. Trust your gut. Like, trust your intuition that you've put in time, you put in effort, and it's just not working. And I keep saying job, but again, dude, put what like resonates here. And I'm at the point now, like you're at the point now where it's like, I am ready. I feel like I want to take a pause, right? Maybe like do like a vision board. Not really. You get what I'm saying though? Like connect the dots of where I want to go on my next path. But with the Judgment in reverse, it's like the potential's there, dude, but just like maybe not potentially like fully being ready for that period, if that makes sense. All right. So I'm going to do just a couple more cards here. Okay, I'm going to do 2 random cards. I hope that resonates with you, Meg. Let's get some closing advice for Meg here, please. Just 2 cards on kind of how she can just move forward, or the thoughts that she can have moving forward. 2 cards, please. We'll do one more shuffle, okay? All right. Meg, just moving forward. Some messages that she can take with her. Just gonna do 1 shuffle, Spirit. Ooh, that is literally way too much. Holy Jesus! I'm gonna do that again. Like 19 cards came out. All right. Excited. Thank you, Spirit, for your energy. But we're gonna do 1 more. Okay? Can you just do? Let's do, since it was so many. Let's have 3 cards for Meg. All right, 3 cards. Just in this 1 shuffle, I'm only gonna go through it once. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, and we'll just do just 3, Spirit. Just 3, please. So I'm just gonna take the first one that comes out. Just the first one that comes out, please. Maybe it will just be 2. Good. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right. Okay, so you got the 4 of Cups in reverse. You got the High Priestess upright. And then at the bottom, you had the Page of Coins in reverse. So I think this definitely confirms that this is about work or business in some way. So the 4 of Cups upright is essentially like not... It's a card like someone's handing you like a glass of like whatever, and you're like, no, I'm good. I don't want it. But when the 4 of Cups is in reverse, it's about feeling like... So the 4 of Cups upright, it's like options. People are like, take this, Meg, take this. But when it's like in the reverse, maybe feeling like time has passed or something like that. Like there's not something that in this situation specifically that like really excites you. Like there's not someone being like, here, Meg, and you're like, oh, I don't want that. It's like all the 4 cups are kind of like, it's like kind of makes you stuck. It's like I don't know what really intrigues me in this specific thing. Maybe that's why that goes back to the Judgment card being like, I want to make a change. It doesn't have to be drastic, but like I want to move in like more alignment with myself, but I'm a little nervous to do so. And I also feel like with the 4 of Cups in reverse, it's like I don't know even what is really gets that fire in me specifically for business. I don't know, like logistically, like I just don't feel like there's a lot of offers that match, like, you know what I mean, like match with what you're trying to do. The High Priestess, I like to think of that as kind of like a witch card. I think of the High Priestess as kind of just like, it can be positive or negative, but in this reading, Meg, what I'm really getting is, it's especially because it's at the foundation, like trusting that your intuition and your like mysterious kind of Wiccan ways, we'll say that, right, is kind of at like the foundation of where you make your decisions. In other words, like these things, or like the 4 of Cups reversed, I just feel like it's not really enticing you, and you know like your worth in this situation with the High Priestess. Like maybe you're feeling it's like a little mysterious, or maybe feeling like I need to like change how I am a little bit. But with this is what I'm getting is like stick with your like kind of darker light, if that makes sense. That's like the High Priestess. It's like mysterious, moving your own way, like manifestation, kind of individualized, like connecting with nature. Again, that really goes to the Hierophant in reverse too, like going against the grain, sticking to your high priestess spirit, right? I feel like the high priestess is kind of like self-explanatory, especially when it's in a positive. It's like you know that the world has your back in some way, but I think it's just hard for you right now to like fully like go into that because it's like you don't see like a bunch of options in this particular thing, right? With the Knave of Coins in reverse. So just 1 second, Meg. Okay, so like not wanting, it's like not feeling like it's out there, sticking to that. It's kind of like mysterious. The Page of Coins. So the Page of Coins upright is about like new opportunities. Someone like, kind of like a, I feel like I've said this before too, but it's like when I think of pages or knaves, I think of people like kids outside, like chasing bubbles like this. They're like eyes wide open to the world, or like, oh, everything's new to them, right? But when it's in reverse, it's maybe feeling like stuck. Maybe feeling like, whether it's financially or it's like, if I were to, okay, trust my intuition and trust my gut and really like go in 100% on my personal success, whatever that means to you, I'm scared because, or I'm nervous because I'm not in a position where I could like risk my money, right? So you know it's not working out. Oh, perfect, right here. Yeah, this makes sense. Like I'm in a position now where it's like, yeah, I want to make these changes, but it's also like I have to be realistic. So you're kind of stuck, and it's like causing you to feel a little bit like not left out in the cold, but like you're not able to like move forward like this. Like something is just like not working out with the Eight of Coins and the Queen of Cups. Like something's not working to your benefit where you can move forward. So what I'm getting with this, Meg, all these cards together, and again, take what resonates. But what I'm getting with all this, Meg, is like, trust your intuition. And I know that's like a Pinteresty saying and shit, dude, but it's like, trust. I'm going to read this like a story, and then I'm going to be done. Okay. Go against the status quo. Be your own teacher. Trust that inner guidance. Trust that intuition that you have. And although it is something isn't working out at work and in business endeavors, it's causing you, it's just like misaligning with your like wisdom or like your journey, right? And it's just not working the way you want. What does success mean to me? I need like feeling like I need to reevaluate where I want to go in this endeavor, but I'm also a little nervous and I don't want to face it full on right now in my life because one, I feel like there's not a ton of options out there for me that are going to make me feel like financially or just like, you know what I mean, like spiritually like enlifted, but you're still like hopeful with that foundation that there is something out there with the High Priestess that matches your Meg vibe, that matches your like Mother Nature, mysterious High Priestess kind of. I always get mixed up with the High Priestess, so go ahead and look up the High Priestess more. I just like to think of it when it's upright as kind of just like using your natural intuition and like your sensitivity, your empathy, kind of like using that and trusting that to your advantage, right? Yeah. So trust yourself. And then with the Knave of Coins, Page of Coins in reverse, trust yourself. I feel like it's not going to work out, but it is going to work out. I think it's like you're not going to work out, but with the Ace of Coins, it's like, I think this is saying like, take that leap, dude. Whatever it is, man, whether it's like you need to talk to these people one-on-one, or whether it's like a whatever at a coffee shop or before work or whatever the situation is, dude, I think you need to like either reevaluate how you're going to communicate with this person, these people, right, in a way that aligns with you the best, and with also maybe not like burning any bridges. So again, whatever choice you make here, dude, whether it's with a job, I'm thinking like, know that as long as you stick to what makes me happy, what does success look like to me, I think whether you leave or stay is kind of irrelevant. It's kind of those blessings and manifestations are going to come to you. So this really goes to whatever it is, know that you're going to be okay, dude. And know that just to trust your intuition, right? You're never going to be on like the streets. You have people like homeless, I mean, you know what I mean? You're never going to like sleep in your car. You're never going to be super struggling. You have people around you to support you, right? So don't be afraid to fall, and trust your gut. And whether that's making a small step in communication, changing jobs, whatever that is, dude, go with it, man. Because you're different for all the right reasons. All right, man. Hope this resonated with you. I'm rambling like a motherfucker right here, but all right. Deuces, dude. I just said deuces like an asshole. Peace.